Hello, Misha. How you doing? I've got your PSD right here, and I just want to go through real quick what we have going on now. I think that I see that you changed the background, and I also see that and we're experimenting with some lettering techniques, and that's cool. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I want to take a closer look at this lettering. And you can see there's a lot of techniques that you use in this lettering, and I just want to take those effects off there to see that this you see this typeface that you have chosen already has this kind of like lightning kind of light like electrode sort of energy coming off of it anyways. And then when you go and add bevel and emboss, color overlay, and an outer glow, then we go back to full. Now, you can see that something's missing. What is it? Color overlay, outer glow. There we go. Now we can see that that is just really, really starting to destroy those letters and making them really, really fuzzy and difficult. Like that's almost not even recognizable anymore as an S. So suggestions for a fix there is pick a typeface that doesn't have that propensity for that kind of degradation when you add effects to it. And I would say the cleaner the edge of the typeface you choose, the more appropriate it would be for adding and experimenting with type effects within Photoshop. As far as the background itself, I think the background is really, really busy. Where is the background? Okay, so here's your creature. Okay, sans everything. There's your creature, and we can see that he does resemble a creature. He's got feet. He's got these legs, and he's got this keyboard, and then looks like he's got arms, and that's fine. I think the just laying a cable over there for a mouth and just laying this stuff over that is a kind of a, I don't know. It's not not that it's a believable character. It's a fantasy character, but you know what I mean. It just doesn't. It looks like he just kind of put those there to, for a lack of a better way of completing the project. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they're not worked into the composition per se. So I'm looking at the guy himself. I'm just going to go through a couple of masks, and we can see that obviously layers like this have been brought in with no masking at all. So expect some deductions for that. I think that everything you bring into the composition needs to be brought in with the background, and the background needs to be masked out within this file. That's part of the assignment specifications and requirements. Well, I have this right eye over here. Let's take this right eye. Now I take this right eye. I'm gonna turn the mask off, and there we can see that there's the left eye. You brought some background stuff in with that, so that's good. Keyboard, yes, there's the background. Left palm, there's the background. Now we go to left hand, we go to pinky finger. Now these masks don't work. As you can see, I'm turning them off and nothing's happening. So likewise over here. So those have been brought in. Again, those images have been brought in. I'm not real sure what they are, but they've been brought in, it looks like, without any background. Okay, so let's get back out to regular size right arm, left arm. Again, those don't have any masking, so you need to have masking on those. So you need to bring an image of a cable in here and mask out the background within this file. Okay, you have this guy right here. This is your mouse foot, and that does have a background, right leg. No background. Okay, so and so on and so forth. So you can see where we're being a little bit deficient in the requirements. Now there's your black background, and here I want you to see something with this lightning. And I wait a second. Let me turn that on and see what that. Oh, those are different lightning bolts. Okay, you should probably name those for clarity's sake. At any rate, again, these were brought in with no mask. so you need to mask those out like everything else. Every image in here needs to be masked out. So I'm seeing, okay, and there's your actual background image. Okay, so my point is this, is that I'm just going to revert this right back to its original state when before I did anything to it, and there it is. And my question is this, can we really see what's going on here? I mean, there's so much visual activity right through here that you can't, I mean, I can't even really see that this is a leg, and the leg gets completely lost. Both legs and both arms get completely lost. So I just kind of wondering where the creature lies in terms of how well he coexists with that background. I think it's too busy. I think that you're better off finding a different background than this, and that in conjunction with the type stuff that I mentioned. Think about it. I think you have time to get something in before the end of the week, certainly. So, think about it. All right. Thanks very much.